Sorry I haven't been posting much here at the house lately or ride videos because weather hasn't been that good. And in the garage, as you guys know, a lot of work has been happening. We're doing a garage renovation. So did the platform, check out the beautiful floor that Garage Living put down. Absolutely beautiful. It's called Shale. I painted the back wall by the garage door in pewter, and I painted the entire ceiling because I'm waiting for them, because in about 2 weeks, they're gonna be here to finish the garage. Should take them about 4 days. And I can't wait. And then the garage space and studio is gonna be all set. And then we could bring all the bikes back in and bring everything in. We're gonna have a great place to make motorcycle content for you guys on. So great video for you guys today. I'm really excited about this because you guys know the lift that I've been using. Let me uncover this absolutely gorgeous machine. We got the 2024 BMW S1000RR with the M package. I got the premium package, the M package, everything on this bike if you guys are new to the channel. And I do have quite a bit. Let me put this cover up over here. I do have quite a bit of upgrades onto the bike already. So what we have on the bike, we have the full Akrapovic exhaust on it. And we also have the TST Industries tail tidy, which is, I think, absolutely the brightest and the best and the cleanest look for this bike. TST Industries license plate relocation kit. What else? We have, this M package also comes with the M rear sets and stuff. I have some tech spec tank grips. We have these mirrors and the exhaust. I do have links for you guys down below in the video description. These mirrors are not Rizoma. They're actually a different aftermarket brand, but check them out. These are only $150. They look exactly like the Rizomas, but check them out. They got actually the turn signal integrated into them. You can see it from the front, side, and back. Love them. And they're only $150, which is absolutely insane. So let me tell you what's going on, guys. So you guys know the regular paddock stand that everybody uses on the back of their bikes with the spools. That's great and all if you want to like lift up the bike. I'm still going to keep it, but I got something actually really, really cool to show you guys. I actually picked up a stand. It's called a ConStand center lift stand. So it actually picks the bike up from the center, and you're able to pick the entire bike up with one stand, lifting both the front and rear wheel off the ground. And why do I really need that? This is why. Because I have about 16 awesome parts. Check out all the blue bling, bolts, case bolts, clear clutch cover. I got even a blue pressure plate right there. I have some oil cooler and radiator guards. I have quick release gas cap. I have so many parts here. I have about 16 parts that we are going to put on this beautiful, beautiful machine. But that's not going to be in today's video. So if you guys do want to check those videos out, please make sure to click that subscribe button and follow along. But today's video, we have this stand right here. It's called ConStand, right? And I never had one, but after I seen a couple videos on this stand, I said, I have to have this. I have a couple blue bling parts that are going on the bike, like the bolts, the rotor bolts, the ABS bolt, the blue pinch bolts for the axle. So I do have to essentially take the front wheel off of the bike. So just with a rear paddock stand, you're not going to be able to do that, obviously. I have to lift the entire bike up. So that's why I got this stand, because now I'll be able to lift the entire bike up safely. And there's a couple other reasons why this stand is awesome. Not only am I going to have be able to lift the bike, but I could actually, it has casters on it. I could roll the bike around anywhere in the garage, wherever I want. It's great. It's going to stand the bike straight up and off of the wheels and tires. Then also it's going to be good for oil changes. It's also going to be good to do all these upgrades onto it. So in this video, I'm going to show you the stand. So bear with me. I'm going to go grab some tools and we are going to assemble this thing. And I want you guys to see how easy and awesome this stand is. All right, so this is right here, ConStand. center bike lift. So it comes with, obviously the base comes with these caster wheels. They are rubber coated, which is great. Won't ruin my floor. And what else? We got the arm that lifts up the bike and the handle that you actually use to lift the bike up. So a couple different tools that I require. And then I'll also need to show you guys what has to happen on the bike end. All right, guys, so I am back. I have the tools. I just want to make sure I have the right socket. Yep, that's the one right there for the bike end. So let's put together, let me move this box out of the way. And it is starting to snow outside here in northern New Jersey. So this is a perfect opportunity to do some work inside, right? Next week, today's Sunday, Tuesday, we're supposed to have a 58-degree day. So I will be out on the S1K doing a ride video. This stand is not actually also, it's not expensive. Right now you could get it on sale online for about $240, I want to say. There is one from Germany, it's over $500, but this is basically the same concept at only half the cost. So I do like high quality stuff. This is actually good quality, but sometimes, like, you know, you guys know what I mean, as far as, like, for instance, Rizoma mirrors are over $500, and the mirrors that I have on the bike that are only $150, there's honestly, you can't even tell the difference. So, you know, I like high quality stuff, but sometimes just to pay for the name, it doesn't make sense, if that makes any sense. So this is only a bike stand, so I don't see any purpose paying, you know, $600 for a bike stand when you could get almost basically the same one for $200 some. I actually, believe it or not, got this one on Facebook Marketplace. I picked it up for $100. So super stoked for that. That was a good deal. I did have to buy the mount because the gentleman that actually had this lift was for a Panigale V4. So that base plate will only fit a Panigale V4. I had to pick up the base plate for a S1K, which was only, I don't know, $70, I believe. So that worked out well. It was still cheaper than me having to obviously buy the stand. Another problem with this stand is it's great, but shipment, not a lot of people have it, and where they ship it from tends to run, like if I order it online, the next ship date was like March. So there is a couple month waiting period, which sucked. But you know, what are you gonna do? So I'm just gonna tighten these down now, and then we could work our way up. This thing rolls really nice too. Okay, there you go. So what's great is 2 of the wheels have actual locks on them. You could utilize the lock and then it won't move. But this is awesome. This is gonna, you know, enable me to move the bike anywhere in the garage without really struggling. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, so this one goes in first, like that. Okay, so that goes in there. So if you ask me why did I get this stand and not just a front stand, because I already have the rear paddock stand. This seems just so much better because I only have to use one stand. If I use the other stands, like the rear one and the front one, then I can't even move the bike around. My garage isn't too big. It's about 12 foot wide by 30 feet deep. And this stand, I can move the bike anywhere I want. I could spin it around if I'm doing videos. Both wheels are off the ground, so that's great. So I just think it's way more practical. I did it. That's the right way. So you see, when you move this handle up, the plate is going to be mounted to here. When you move this handle up, it's actually going to lift. It's going to lift the entire bike up. Okay, so now I have to get the base plate that I purchased. All right, so this is the base plate for the S1000. So this piece is gonna actually go onto the bike, which I'll show you guys in a second how to do that. But this piece is actually gonna be bolted. Okay, that's one. And this is the second one. All right, so that's the plate. So now when you bring it up to the bike, this is going to connect to the bike, and then this handle is going to lift the bike. There is also a locking mechanism on this side, which I will show you guys. If you're asking me how this is going to connect, the bottom piece is, there's already a hole in the bottom by the frame that this is going to go into. And this piece right here, this is the female end that is going to be on the bike. It's going to stay on the bike. But this piece actually is going to go right in there. As you guys can see, it's going to lift the whole bike. But let's put this piece on the bike now. All right, so we're going to have to take out this bolt right here because that's where this piece is going to go. I'll show you guys. We're going to take this bolt out. I'll bring the camera closer to you guys so you guys can see exactly where that connection is going to go in to the bike. So that's the bolt. This is going to go back in like that. And now we're going to put this bolt back in where it was. Okay, top one is going to go in there. That is not going to interfere with my foot or with my leg, not at all. And then the bottom one's going to go into there. So let me show you guys really quick because we're almost ready to lift the bike up. This is pretty dope. So right there, this piece and that piece are going to get inserted into there. And that bottom hole right there, it's gonna go in. So when we wanna lift the bike up, we're just gonna have to push the bike upright, maneuver the stand over here to get a perfect positioning on that, slide the stand in, and then we could lift the bike up. And let's check this out. So where is it actually situated? Okay, so what I'm gonna do first, what I recommend, you gotta put the kickstand up. I'm actually gonna put it in gear, then kind of move the bike. This is a little bit sketch, but I'm gonna have to move it there. So now I see that that is gonna fit right in, but this piece has to move a little bit over. Okay, let me loosen that up a little bit. One second, to me a little bit. Okay, just hold it right there for a second. Bolts are tight. I think we got it now, guys. There's a little bit of setup in the beginning, but once it's set up, should be okay. A little precarious. Obviously, when it first, nope, that has to go, now I see, that has to go that way more. Okay, I just want to make sure it was in all the way, because this is the first time I'm doing this, so that's going to go like that. The bike kind of gets situated up, so I should move that. No, actually, that's good. That's up. We got the lock. That's locked. Now the bike is on there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty. Garage floor ain't level, so check it out. Let me move the camera so you guys could see. So it feels, I'll be honest, it feels a little weird in the beginning because I'm not used to it. I've never used, no matter how many sport bikes I had, been riding over 30 years, I've never used one of these lifts. So that's why it's a little, but you know, it's holding good. And honestly, like, look how easy it rolls. I mean, you can move the whole bike. See what I'm saying? Like, I could literally move the whole bike in the garage. Look at that. In a circle. I can move it anywhere I want. And that's cool. I don't know, I like it. Whole bike's off the ground. I could actually take the wheel off of the bike. I mean, it's really stable. It's definitely not tipping over because the legs go up underneath. I'll show you guys. Let me take the camera off for you guys so you guys could see how this looks. So like those two pins, that's the female piece that we just put in. And that pin goes into the top. This is the stock nut. And that's obviously one of the swing arm bolts. There's a hole through it, and that's the other male end that goes through. That's where it lifts the bike up, but you guys could see the legs on it. It's definitely not coming this way. It's definitely not flipping backwards, and you got the legs underneath it. I mean, I'm moving on the tank pretty hard right now, and it's not budging. But this is pretty cool. Now, like literally the bike's, you know, off the ground, not much in the front. It is up in the back quite a bit. I want to see if there is an adjustment that I could adjust to where it actually raises a little more. But let me see. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's still off the ground. I'm spinning a tire, which is good. So the back is up quite a bit. But what's great about it, I mean, is that, like I said, I could move the bike around anywhere I want. And also my garage isn't perfectly level. It's kind of pitched, obviously, so water runs out. So I'm gonna try to rotate it and just see if the tire's off the ground, if I position it in another way. But this is a good stand. Like I said, if you wanna move the bike around from one spot of the garage into another, or if you want to like work on the bike, especially if it's on a kickstand, working on the left side of the bike is kind of a pain in the neck. But having it obviously either on the rear paddock stand or something like this, which is great. But like I said, I think I prefer this because I could like move it around. This would be great also for washing the bike because the entire bike is up off the ground. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, I was playing around with it a little bit more, and it's actually really, really simple. You just kind of have to get the right angle, play with the right angle. But once you get the right angle, it's fine. Locks on. And you can move the bike as you want, wherever you want. And then putting it down, unlock it, put the bike down, take the stand out, kickstand, and you're done. So I like it. Would I leave the bike on there the whole time that it's in the garage? Probably not. If you ask me why, I don't know. It's definitely sturdy and solid on that stand, but I would probably just want it on a rear paddock stand in the garage. But if I'm working on the bike, if I'm changing the oil, if I have to take off the front and rear wheel and tire, I'll definitely use that stand. So I like it. And I'll use that stand when, like I said, because I have a small garage. It's only 12 feet wide. Just say it's snowing outside. Say there's like 2 feet of snow or something, or it's raining, and just say I want to spin the bike around in the garage or move it into a different place, this stand is perfect. I just connect the stand to the bike and I move it over instead of doing one of those Austin Powers moves back and forth inside the garage. You probably know what I'm talking about. So let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think about the stand down below in the comments, and stay tuned, subscribe, because like I said, I got about 15, 16 parts that are going to go on this that are going to make this bike look really, really good. There's some safety parts on there. Like I said, like I have the radiator guards. There's a lot of blue bling on that I have. A lot of aesthetic pieces that is really going to make this bike look good. And then after that, we'll see in the spring, maybe we'll do some carbon bits, but we'll see then. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate you guys. And the garage is going to be done, like I said, in about 2-3 weeks. But right after the new year, as long as the weather's nice, we're going to be doing some nice videos in here and also some nice ride videos. All right, guys, peace out.